But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, people were going crazy. Oh, Spacey going nuts on Twitter about it. So like Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts fans have been waiting for this for a long ass.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're getting it. I'm glad they showed it, and I'm glad it looks great.
Yeah.
Like game overall looks great. I may poke fun, I may joke about Kingdom Hearts, but the game looks solid. It's going to be everything they need, everything they want. So rad. Then the face palm of all face palms is World of Final Fantasy. Remember, that's how they grease too. They grease. They're like, this new Final Fantasy, and then we're like, holy shit! Like this is the remake, and then it's like a chibi version of Cloud comes out, and then we're all like, here we go. And then Hiroki Chiba, he came out and he was like, I hope you guys are real excited, and no one clapped, and I felt kind of bad for him, but they said it's coming in 2016. I don't even know what it is yet. So I think that's what everybody was like.
I want to say it's a mobile game. I want to say.
Maybe it might be. I mean,
actually, no. It said it was coming out for PS4 and I forgot, maybe Vita.
But. Right. But yeah, like it was. I don't know. Well, we need to see more on it. I mean, yeah, I facepalm. People right now are laughing.
You did. I wish I screened it.
Like,
but I saw it.
I need to make a highlight of it. And then they showed Hitman. Releases December 8th. An ever-evolving Hitman game. And you can create like the levels and stuff and share them with your friends. But the vibe that I got, I thought it was like Triad Wars. Because they were always like, it's ever-evolving, you can level up based on how many missions you do, will unlock additional missions.
Yeah. Those
missions, you might get rare missions that only happen once in the world. If you kill that guy, you get credit no one else in the world does.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, that's pretty profound for the Hitman series.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I put maybe as it's sort of like Triad Wars. As you play, more options / locales unlock. It's coming PS4, Xbox One, Steam, December 8th. So...
Yeah, the concept behind it, I was really intrigued about, because they basically said, how do you want to kill this person? You can just go up to him and just straight shoot him in the face, or snipe shot him,
poison him.
You can be so elaborate high up that it looks like an art masterpiece. You know, how you trying to kill this guy. Yeah. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty interesting. Like, how would I want to? I thought in my head, how would I want to do that?
Yeah.
You know?
And that what's really cool about the Hitman series has been pretty good about that.
Yeah.
And they would give you the different options and stuff. I remember Hitman 2, there was a mission where you can dress as the Milkman. So then at the end of the mission, people are like, the fucking Milkman did it. And then he comes in and he's like, what? And they throw him in prison. It's pretty great. But then, but yeah, so very intriguing. They showed that, like, it definitely piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Then they showed the game that I'm kind of the most heartbroken about. Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness.
Well, that title is like, what? But like, why heartbroken?
I don't like playing games that if people walk in, I would be embarrassed to be playing. But I mean, I play shit like Peggle all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can play stuff that's like, oh, that's kiddie. I don't care about that. Like, hell, we talked about Garden Warfare. I love Garden Warfare. That game's hilarious. But Star Ocean, the characters look like they're 12. They don't have any clothes on. I love that fucking series, man. I love that fucking series, but God, like, don't make them look like that. The most porn anime shit that I've ever seen. Why are you doing that? I love Star Ocean so much, and that bums me the fuck out. Because now I don't want to play it.
Yeah, like right after the conferences, you went back and you went straight up played it after.
Yeah, I did. I started playing Star Ocean 2, and like we may even do it later today. We still got 3 hours left on stream.
There you go.
I may go back and parallel over some more. Like, we might play some more of that game, because I love Star Ocean 1 and 2. Love them. I played Star Ocean 3, played Star Ocean 4. I didn't like them as much, but still good games. But this one just looks outlandish. The world enemies, I will say, you go from running normally to the world enemies, and there's no battle screen.
Just seamless?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that looks really cool. And then I will give credit where credit's due. The development team, their motto for this entire deal, are they're trying to break the mold of JRPGs are movies, not video games. They're going to try to break that mold, and I can appreciate that. I can get behind that. Like, good on you. God bless. We'll see how it turns out.
The developer was a Yakuza, right?
Yeah, he had that pop collar out. He was like, "What's up, y'all? It's breaking the mold, baby." Yeah. Like, so he said the footage is in 30 frames a second. Their goal is a locked 60 frames a second. Yeah. Pretty good. Like, not bad. Then we moved on to Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. More Deus Ex. I don't know how I feel about it because
Jensen's all hood now.
He is all hood. He literally lives in the projects. Like,
yes.
So, I loved Human Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
I love the original Deus Ex more. Mm-hmm. This is more Human Revolution, so fine.
You're all for it.
I'm for it. It's gonna be good. I recommend people play it. Mm-hmm. I miss my Warren Spector and Harvey Smith. Like, that they had a certain design sense with Deus Ex, which is why I'm so in love with that game.
Right.
Deus Ex Human Revolution was a great love letter to the first Deus Ex. It was not as good on its own as the original, in my opinion. Some people may say they tried the original Deus Ex, they couldn't play it. It has not aged very well, I'll tell you that. But, like, if you were going to start a Deus Ex game, nowadays, start with Human Revolution. Like, for real. Mankind Divided looks like more of that, looks good, more enemies, more kills, 2 years after the end of Human Revolution. So it says you're a double agent for not only, like, the projects, but for the Illuminati? Like, I think that's what I got out of it. I may have misheard.
Yeah.
I may have misheard, but I know Jensen thinks the Illuminati's behind stuff, but I think now he works for them. The story changes depending on your choice, the in-game trailers. It has silenced pistols, so I'm fine. That's how I play all those Deus Ex games.
He said like he's like deep undercover.
Yeah.
Like
so he's like triple crossing people.
Yeah.
Which is all what Deus Ex is all about. But so yeah, early 2016, Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Then Matsuda comes out. And I was like, what is he doing here, first off? Like, he doesn't come to E3. This isn't his show. Like, he does Tokyo Game Show. What is he doing here? He shows the Final Fantasy Portable app. So I guess that's going to be like, I'm not quite sure, actually. Is it going to be like a bestiary mixed with stories from all of them, mixed with, like, just everything Final Fantasy all in one app type of thing, maybe? And that's coming this summer. But then he announces a brand new studio working on a brand new IP, and we at Nitrobeard got hold of this last year sometime. Strict NDA. We knew Square was working on a new RPG that was not Final Fantasy. It was a new IP with a new team. That's all we knew. Apparently, that's all anyone knows now.
Yeah.
But they have a name, Tokyo RPG Factory.
Yeah.
It's codenamed Project Setsuna. Its goal is a 2016 release.
Is this the one where they were collaborating with Platinum?
No, that was
or was that
No, that was Square. That was Yosuke Saito game, the new Nier game.
Okay.
That was the new Nier game.
Because Platinum, I don't know if you noticed, they were all over the place.
They were everywhere, man. Platinum had a hell of an E3.
Yeah.
Like hell of an E3.
Yeah.
But Tokyo RPG Factory. This could go either way. This could be like, here's the new Super Mega Powers, let's get another Chrono Trigger, where it's a dream team. Like let the Ultron combine, that type of shit. Like Avengers Assemble, let's make the best RPG ever. Or will this go the way of like Mistwalker, where Blue Dragon, which was fine. I like
Mistwalker's doing fine, but they're not in the console market at the moment or ever at this point.
Right. So I like Blue Dragon. I thought it was fine. I thought it was. You could tell it was Sakaguchi with that Toriyama art. You could tell, like it bled passion. It was what it was. Yeah. But now I'm more interested to see what Project Setsuna, and I'm really interested because they ended it with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a good look forward. They're like, hey, we hear you about the Final Fantasy VII remake. We hear you about the Kingdom Hearts 3. We also got something else.
Yeah, that's interesting that they ended with that, as you were saying, like rather than like end it with like Kingdom Hearts 3 or go back to Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah. So overall, okay. So Marco, overall, we're probably going to wrap up. We've been going for over 2 hours now. But overall, your favorite conference and kind of what are you looking forward to coming out of E3?
My favorite conference would have to be Sony.
Yeah.
Because it would have to be Sony, because not that, well, they dropped bombs like that. I feel like they were the only ones that dropped like hammers or whatever paprika that were their legit surprises. You know what I mean? So like it was Sony for me. I was also looking for Street Fighter V, got a small tint of it, but everything else was just what you started with Last Guardian. You dropped a bomb with Shenmue. You do another one with Remake. Like,
yeah,
come on, like what else can you do?
Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah. So
like the one game coming out that out of E3 that you're kind of most stoked for?
Street Fighter V still.
Yeah. Dude, the more we see on it, it looks better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sony was my favorite conference just because how do you improve? Like, what are they going to do next year?
Right, exactly.
How do you top it?
Or what are they going to do on the next conference? What are they going to do? I'm not going to say they're going to do in Gamescom, but like, what are they going to do at Tokyo Game Show?
Yeah, what are we going to see in Tokyo Game Show? That's right. So, and I would say, oh, God, probably favorite game from the show might be Remake, man. It might be Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of stoked to play that thing. It's still Final Fantasy VII. I know all the cool kids. Oh, you need to like Final Fantasy V or 6 or whatever. Like, my favorite's 12. 7 still has a super special place. So that's probably what I'm most looking forward to. I will say Rainbow Six looks sick. Like, I cannot wait to play more Rainbow Six.
Right.
We got guaranteed beta access for it. That beta's coming out in like October or something.
Yeah.
So, or August, September, somewhere around there. So we'll be playing that on stream for sure. I'm very, very, very excited about that game. But overall, like, as far as looking to the future, kind of what will I buy day one? It goes on sale for pre-order, whatever. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just hope it's coming to Steam.
Yeah.
I hope, because Square's making a lot of money on Final Fantasy games on the PC. They're making a lot of money. It would be smart for them to put it on everything. Put it on everything. Whoever wants to play that game, let them play it.
Yeah, for sure.
But overall, man, E3 stellar this year.
Totally, yeah. I'm like, what was last year like? If you remember?
Oh man, it was.
I'm just thinking like it was good. It wasn't like this though.
No, we haven't had an E3 like this since like 2004.
Yeah.
We haven't had because 2004 was a year that like every kind of iconic game that we know of contemporarily came out.
Yeah.
Like that's Half-Life 2, that's what I'm saying? Like the games that kind of redefined how games are made came out in 2004.
For sure.
So this seems like not every E3 can be like this.
I wish.
God, I would love E3. I would want E3 every week. But they can't all be like this. Because this was the one where all the stars aligned, all the stuff we've been asking for like 8 years, really. All of them culminated for this. So it was a stellar conference, but it was almost how do you follow it?
Yeah.
That's the only bummer.
And also, like, this is at a time where everybody was dropping E3 and going everywhere else.
PAX, you got TwitchCon's coming up. Like, this was the time for E3 to be like, we're still the shit. Dude,
we're still it. We're still the man,
They are.
Like, and yeah, dude, how do you top that Gamescom? How do you top that Tokyo Game Show? How do you top that, CES or wherever
PAX
else?
Or,
Yeah.
Anything.
So, yeah.
Unbelievable, man. But yeah, we want to thank all of you for hanging out all this week.
Yes.
Watching the conferences with us. It was so much fun. Yeah. But yeah, like we ran a little long just discussing all the conferences because there was a lot to go over. But yeah, basically, someone earlier, I think it was Wolf Hunter, asking, is now a good time to go PS4? I think now's a good time to go with either console.
Yeah. More so with Microsoft, like, this time around, But yeah, like it's a good time to get a console.
Yes.
At this point.
Yeah, because there's going to be a game you want to play. The way I always do it, and this is my advice for everybody that wants to buy a console, look at the amount of games you want to buy for that console. If the money amount equals or surpasses the cost of the system, do it.
For real. For real,
because
man.
like if you're taking a look and it's a $400 system and games are $60, you know, are you gonna buy, what is it, 6 games, $360, 6 or 7 games? If there are 6 or 7 games that you want to buy that go over that $400 threshold, do it. You're gonna get your money's worth. If not, if you already have a gaming PC, if you're really focused on handheld, if you're kind of splitting the difference, there's no real console exclusives that you really want, I say wait it out. Wait it out for Black Friday sales, wait it out. You know, just don't spend the money right now.
Yeah.
Skeletal Lemon says, I love Sony and my PS4, but Xbox destroyed them. Xbox's big deal was backwards compatibility. That's going to save their ass this holiday season. Bottom line.
And Recore. But yeah.
Recore, yes. Getting into Fune, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's legit, man. But yeah, you can't make a bad choice. I think it's a great time to be into the video game market and stuff. You can't make a wrong choice. Sure, you're going to have system fanboys on this side. You're going to have system fanboys on this side. Guys, 85% of every game comes out on everything. So, like, you kind of have the same library. Like, you're not going to get, oh, well, Call of Duty's over here and Battlefield's over here. No, no, no. You're going to get both everywhere. Like, so the main AAA games, like, they're not going to console exclusive Assassin's Creed. Shit ain't going to happen.
No.
You know, so, I mean, unless you're big on, like, of course, people buy Nintendo systems to play Nintendo games. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it will always be. Nintendo's doing fine. That's it. Between an Xbox and a 3...
expanding as much as, like, going to mobile, but then they're not going to be, you know, you're not going to see Mario on an Xbox. You know? Never. Over everyone's dead body. Like, that whole... that Nintendo's got to be gone for that to happen. Yeah.
But, like, as far as consoles are concerned, you can't make a bad choice. Just figure out what are the games that you want to play. What type of features do you want out of your system? If you get enough games that are over the price of the system itself, go for it. But you're not going to make a bad choice. Like, you're not going to be missing out. Like, hell, I feel like I got played because I bought Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for the PC. Nobody plays that shit on PC. It's all on Xbox One. It's all on PS4.
Yeah. That's
it. Like... That's it. But, I mean, now is a great time. It's a great time to get any system. The only one I don't want to get is the new 3DS. Because I have my old 3DS.
Yeah, yeah. Damn it. A lot of the games they announced were for the new 3DS.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, Skeletal Lemon saying, mind you, I loved Horizon. Horizon looks sick. That's kind of the game that I'm probably going to end up buying for my PS4. But, yeah, that's probably it for the Power Hour. I hope you guys had fun. E3 was madness this time. Yeah, this is going on the YouTube archive. It's going up tonight. So like a over 2 hour Power Hour. Crazy. But it's special, man. It's E3. Happens once a year. Sure. It's our Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, as always. Thank you, chat. I know we were seeing what you're talking about, like, but you know, we were trying. You know, we had a lot to talk about, but you know. Yeah. We see what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely. So hit us up what your favorite stuff was on Twitter. Hang out in Twitch chat. Let us know. Like, we love hearing from you guys. But yeah, that's the Power Hour, episode number 43. Next week, it's back to the normal grind.
Yeah.
Ooh, what game could it be? What game could it be?
Yeah, what game? We need to pick a game.
I think we need to pick a game. So VIPs, get your picks in. We're going to pick one of them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. But that's our time right here. That's Mr. right over there, Mr. Marco Flores, Nerd in the Bay. Give him a follow, twitch.tv/Nerd in the Bay. Follow him on Twitter, twitter.com/MarcoPolo177.
Follow me, baby.
Do it. Follow, baby. Follow me, daddy. Oh, Skeletal Lemon. Thumbs up, brother. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you had a cool Power Hour. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. E3 week killed it. No one really had a bad time. EA kind of had a meh conference, but when everyone else had a stellar conference,
yeah,
a meh conference just ain't gonna cut it. But yeah, and you know me, twitch.tv/ComedyHobo, twitter.com/ComedyHobo, Dr. Paprika. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out so much. We love it, we love it, we love it. But that's it. Power Hour E3 Edition 2015. Unbelievable. Thanks once again, Marco.
Thank you.